Yeah, what's going on, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. How we doing? Hope everybody had a good day. Today we got more Last of Us. We got the part 4 of our playthrough coming up. Last episode we just ended where we met Sam and Henry, so we'll be going through with them tonight. And that is what is on the agenda. Right now though, I'm gonna have some G Fuel because I'm definitely a little tired. I feel a little weird in general right now, just to be honest. So we're gonna watch this video. I'm gonna drink my G Fuel and we're just gonna see what happens. This video sounded interesting to me. It was on my homepage. I think it's gonna compare the Last of Us show to the Walking Dead show. Seems like an interesting little video, so I figured we watch this quick while I'm having my G Fuel.
Thanks to Brilliant.org for sponsoring this video.
I hear Nebraska's nice.
Maybe. But it isn't for you to decide.
Hey, welcome to Screen Crush. I'm Ryan Airy, and The Last of Us Season 1 was some of the best post-apocalyptic zombie content I have seen in a long time, and fans seem to agree. But it wasn't all that long ago that a show with walkers dominated Sunday night television. Game of Thrones? Well, I mean, the show had White Walkers, but no, I am talking about The Walking Dead.
We are the Walking Dead.
So I thought it'd be fun to compare and contrast these two shows, their main characters Rick and Joel, and how The Last of Us can avoid the same gruesome fate as The Walking Dead.
Oh yeah, The Walking Dead. Yeah, that show ended like 5 years ago, right?
Actually, Doug, The Walking Dead had its series finale last year.
You're kidding. I thought it ended when Supernatural's dad killed the Invincible guy.
What?
The Negan guy played the Winchester's dad, and the Glenn guy voices Invincible. And Invincible was created by the same guy who created The Walking Dead, Robert Kirkman.
Ah, you're full of fun facts today, buddy. High five. So, Rick Grimes and Joel Miller are the respective leads of their two stories, for a time, but more on that in just a bit. Rick and Joel's journeys are two sides of the same coin. In the early seasons, Rick is a good man trying to become a bad man in order to survive, just like Joel is a bad man trying to find the good man that he used to be, the good man that died the same night as his daughter. Now, before the end of the world, Rick Grimes was your typical family man. Small-town sheriff's deputy with a wife and son, but his life wasn't perfect. In the series premiere, we hear Rick telling his partner Shane that he and his wife Lori are having some marital problems.
The last thing she said this morning, sometimes I wonder if you even care about us at all. I would never say something that cruel to her.
Joel, too, had marital problems in the pre-apocalyptic world. His wife left him shortly after his daughter, Sarah, was born.
Well, at least she didn't hook up with his best friend.
We were on the break!
Now, a key difference we need to keep in mind is that we see Rick's journey unfold over the first few years of the apocalypse. But with Joel, we saw a 20-year time skip between the day of the outbreak and the rest of the story.
Indeed.
That's 20 years of character progression that is mostly a mystery for Joel. That's a lot of time, especially when compared to the mere 3.5-year time span between Season 1 and Season 9 of The Walking Dead.
3.5 years?
Wow.
That's it? But they had summer and winter like 9 different times.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. One thing that Joel and Rick both have in common is that they're both men who have spent a lifetime learning new skills. Now, in the case of these shows, they've learned how to fight and live off the land.
Not something you can relate to.
Nope, not at all. But I do challenge myself to learn something new every day. Lately, I've been learning math.
You know what's cooler than magic? Math.
Why? You're not in school.
Well, because learning math is challenging. But if I can learn math, then I can learn anything. And learning is a lifelong skill.
So what, you read a lot of books or something?
Even better, I've been using Brilliant.org. They're the sponsor of this video. Brilliant is the best way to learn math, science, and computer science in a fun, interactive difficult for me. I could learn in class 6 times more since that make it easy to get or problems. They're fun. Hit 30 days, 20% change a lot in premium subscription. Now back to Joel and Rick. Over these 3.5 years, we see Rick change a lot. In Season 1, we see Rick trying to hold on to the way things were. He even dons his police uniform, including his badge, in a world where that badge now holds no meaning.
It doesn't mean anything.
Season 1 features a hopeful Rick, a Rick who thinks there's still a way back to the way things were. After escaping Atlanta and being reunited with his family, Rick's nobility results in him risking everything and going back to the city. He feels bad about having to leave the trouble-causing Merle handcuffed on a roof.
Yeah, your voice carries.
And he promised Morgan, the man who saved his life, that he would turn on his radio every day at dawn so that they could meet back up. Now the smart choice, the survivalist choice, would be to forget about Merle and Morgan and stay with his family. But the noblest in Rick won't let him.
I'm going back.
Now, even after learning the degree to which the world has fallen apart, Rick maintains his hopefulness.
You're lying. about no hope.
Season 2 is when we see Rick's faith shaken. Even with Carol's daughter Sophia going missing and his son Carl being shot, Rick still operates with the belief that it's important to maintain his moral structure from before the apocalypse. But he finds his choices continuously challenged by Shane.
Survival, Rick. It means making hard decisions, but you got this knack, man. You spread us thinner and thinner.
Shane becomes a physical embodiment of Rick's inner struggle, a struggle to determine what path he should take. The path of a hero who does the right thing, even if it puts himself and those he loves in danger. Or the more selfish path, the path that keeps him and his family alive, even if it means the suffering of others.
You don't think I would have done it? Oh, man, I know you wouldn't. You don't think I can keep Lori or Carl safe?
Now, we could do a whole video talking about whether or not it would be wrong of Rick to do whatever it takes to protect his family, even if that means hurting innocent people. Or would it not be wrong of him to do whatever it takes to protect them?
I will stay alive to keep them alive.
We actually do have a video on the channel talking about the most crucial episode of The Walking Dead and how it changed the show.
Just a little side note, like, I never understood the hate that season 2 of The Walking Dead got. I think season 2 of The Walking Dead's amazing. People shit on it all the time. I don't get it, especially with how the rest of the show turned out. How could you sit there and say that season 2 is bad when there's literal seasons of the show where they just walk down a fucking road for a whole season, basically? Like, season 1, 2, and 3 are like the prime of The Walking Dead. Season 3 is probably my favorite. I think it got better and better every year. Like, season 1 is really good. I thought season 2 was even a little bit better. I thought season 3 was like amazing, and then after season 3 it starts, you know, that's where the decline begins. Like, I never got the hate for season 2 of The Walking Dead. I loved it
forever. But here I want to talk about how this
I like the Shane and Rick stuff
forever. When it's revealed that Sophia has been a walker stowed away in Herschel's barn the whole time. In this moment, we see Rick struggling to do things Dale and Herschel's way by still holding on to the past.
Still holding on!
But Shane finally has his blow up and calls for the group to come to their senses and realize that things have changed.
Rick, it ain't like it was before!
This is the moment when Rick realizes that in order to be the hero that his family and the group need him to be, he can't be a hero for everyone. For some, he's going to have to be their villain.
Rick, you can't just be the good guy and expect to live, okay?
I'm not the good guy anymore.
Over the seasons, we see Rick have several changes. At the end of season 2, he becomes the Rick-tator.
Fine. But get one thing straight. This isn't a democracy anymore.
After losing Lori, Rick goes a little crazy. But after winning the war with the governor, Rick overcomes his brief psychosis and abandons his isolationist mentality by accepting refugees from Woodbury.
I definitely had a fucking Rick-tatorship shirt. Back when I was like in middle school, I definitely had a Rick-tatorship shirt. Bro, The Walking Dead was my shit back in the day. It hurts me so much that it had such a big fall off, man. I used to love that show. Hurts my soul.
When the governor returns, he breaks Rick, both physically and mentally. After Rick's encounter with the Claimers and the cannibals on Terminus, we see Rick begin to question his return to nobility. He has once again been met with the consequences of trust and how dangerous people can be, especially those who have survived this long. This parallels Joel's thoughts on the dangers of people.
People?
Yeah.
So what are they gonna do, rob us?
Well, they'll have way more in mind than that.
The key difference here being that Joel used to be one of those dangerous people.
Hey, you know that guy who said he was hurt? How did you know it was an ambush?
I've been on both sides. It was a long time ago. We did what we needed to survive.
After Rick's encounter with the cannibals at Terminus, the group spends a lot of time on the run. They have no home. This is when we meet a more feral, animalistic Rick. When the group arrives at Terminus, we see Rick take on the appearance of his old self. But in reality, we're meeting the version I like to call Villain Rick. He becomes cocky, possessive, and cruel.
If they can't make it, then we'll just take this place.
Even after Rick ditched his cruel streak and once again became a more noble leader, he still holds on to a little bit of cockiness.
Fact is, I was about to ask for all of your stuff, only I'm thinking I don't have to kill any of you. Any more of you.
After Negan arrives and kills Abraham and Glenn and almost makes Rick cut his own son's arm off, Rick isn't the same for a long time. No plan of recourse, no plotting on how to defeat.
Basically, like, that's how I would describe The Walking Dead. It's like after the mid-season finale of season 4, that's where a decline begins. And then basically until Negan is just, there's high moments, but most of it is very mid to bad with the occasional like random peak. once Negan came into it, like, and that storyline started happening, that's when I started getting really into it again. But then even once Negan was in the show, it started fizzling out again. Like, I don't know, it was weird. It's like they would make certain storylines way too short, and then it would make certain ones that weren't interesting way too long. But then the Negan one was an interesting one, but then that one kind of took too long. So I don't know, it's just really bad pacing issues with The Walking Dead. Pacing and writing is kind of what ruined the show.
Negan or exact any revenge, he becomes completely submissive. But not out of weakness, but out of strength. He swallows his pride and does what he thinks he has to do to keep his people safe. In fact, after Negan's first trip to Alexandria, where he and the Saviors came to take half all their stuff, Michonne is having trouble accepting this new reality and insists that they fight back. Rick then brings up his old partner Shane as an example of why they have to do this, even if it's hard.
When I figured it out, and I figured it out pretty quickly, I wanted to break your jaw, but I didn't. That wasn't weakness. It took everything.
His name was Shane. I know Judith isn't mine. I had to accept that.
That scene is great. I remember that scene.
This is how we live now. I had to accept that too so I could keep everyone else alive.
When Rick realizes that submitting to Negan is not the answer and that Negan will continue to take and take, we are introduced to my favorite version of the character. I like to call him Rick Prime.
Person? I think that's taken.
All right, well, we'll just call him the best Rick then. A Rick who, after flipping and flopping between noble heroism and isolationist survivalism, this is a Rick that finds the perfect balance of all his past selves. He takes everything he's learned over the years to become not only the leader his people need him to be, but the leader that the Saviors need him to be as well.
What about Joel? You're supposed to be comparing the two of them.
I was just getting there, buddy. During the war with Negan, Rick loses Carl. While trying to help a fellow survivor, Carl gets bit. And before he dies, he asks that Rick and Negan find a way to work out their differences and end this war. Now, while Rick doesn't do exactly that, Rick allows Negan to live and uses him as a symbol.
You're gonna be evidence that we're making a civilization.
Proving that perhaps Shane was wrong, and that things can still be the way they were if we refuse to have it any other way. Whereas Joel losing his daughter resulted in him becoming broken and going down a path of mere survival. He stole from and killed innocent people, and then he went on to work a dead-end job at a Fedra camp, which didn't give him much room to grow over those 20 years. But then came Ellie. Ellie was able to touch a part of Joel's heart left brutally scarred by the death of his daughter. Ellie gave Joel the spark he needed to find his old self from before the world ended. The same way that Carl's death gave Rick the perspective that he needed to find his old self and win the war with Negan. But Joel still has a lot of growth to do. Despite his post-apocalyptic journey being 20 years deep, most of these years have been stagnant in terms of growth. And while we saw Joel become a more noble version of himself when it came to protecting Ellie, he still has a lot of growing up to do. His most recent act, for example, was downright selfish. Him lying to Ellie about what happened at the hospital deprived her of a choice that was hers to make. Similar to how Rick kept this infection-related secret from his group.
We're all infected. Well, I thought it best if people didn't know.
Another similarity is that Rick and Joel both have adoptive daughters. Joel with Ellie and Rick with Judith.
I know Judith isn't mine.
Now, speaking of similarities, The Walking Dead and The Last of Us, of course, both have a lot of them. But let's talk about how The Last of Us can avoid the same fate as The Walking Dead.
What's your question?
My question is, what the hell? He is a vampire bat.
I need to watch Parks and Recreation, bro. I need to watch that show. Oh, man. What the hell is that? I need more Nick Offerman after I saw him in The Last of Us show. I need more. Yo, what's up, Shy Souls? Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Hope you had a great day. And I hope you had have a good night. Hope you have a good night watching my dumbass. But happy birthday.
You see, there...
Your question?
My question is, what the hell? He is a vampire bat.
You see, there was a time when The Walking Dead was the most popular cable television show of all time, rivaling even Sunday Night Football ratings. But how did The Walking Dead go from over 17 million viewers to as low as 3 million in its final season?
Oh, I know. It became extremely repetitive, had too many filler episodes with characters walking through the woods reciting bad dialogue. Character deaths became meaninless. Storylines were being recycled. There were too many fake-out deaths. And let's talk about Glenn. Let's really get into that.
All right, hey, buddy, take a breath. Yes, The Walking Dead went on way too long and became massively oversaturated, not only within the series itself, but also its spin-off shows.
Bro, imagine if The Walking Dead you can keep seasons 1 to 4.5 the same, but after that, you gotta just ramp up the pacing like 10 times. Like, maybe make the Terminus stuff a little bit longer, maybe, but everything else make shorter. Then when we get to Negan, keep that stuff the same for a little bit, but then you gotta really just shorten the pacing with that too. And honestly, I'm ending the show after Negan because nobody fucking watched when Negan was done. Like, once that Negan storyline kind of got like kind of clipped, finalized, it's kind of it. Like that, like Rick was gone. Like it just, The Walking Dead probably should have been like at most, I think 7 seasons at most. I think it would have been great at 7 seasons. I mean, that's why like shows like Breaking Bad, well, Breaking Bad to me is the greatest show of all time. Didn't overstay its welcome at all. It knew exactly what it had to do, and it did it, and that's it. You know, it didn't try to do too much, it didn't do too little. It's perfect. This, I don't know, man. It got crazy. And then I was thinking to myself too, I was like, yeah, but like The Walking Dead, I mean, or I was thinking to myself, but The Last of Us, like we had The Last of Us Part 2, so we know what's going to happen. But then I thought about it for a second, but I was like, but wait, but The Walking Dead is based off a comic book, so they could just follow that too. I don't know. I just have more faith in Neil and Craig with The Last of Us than I do with, you know, what AMC did with The Walking Dead. And they're still not even ending it because there's tons of spin-offs coming. I have hope for The Last of Us, obviously. I have little gripes with season 1. I still loved it though. I love part 2. So I'm excited to see that get adapted. But part 2 is harder to adapt than part 1. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens.
Fans dropped off the show after Negan arrived and beat Glenn to death with a baseball bat. And by the way, spoilers ahead for The Last of Us 2.
Yeah,
and I fear that could happen when Joel suffers a similar fate. In The Last of Us 2 game, we see Joel get beat to death with a crowbar. So with Pedro Pascal being such a fan favorite, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a little bit of a revolt after this happens in the show. But I think that can be avoided if they don't repeat The Walking Dead's mistakes. After Glenn was killed, we went 2 episodes without even seeing our main characters. The Walking Dead got really bad about doing these bottle episodes where we'd go like several episodes without seeing Rick and other leading characters, and they stretched out the whole Negan arc way too long. This made Glenn's death feel unearned and like a major waste, not to mention they fake killed him off just a few episodes prior. When Rick left The Walking Dead in season 9, it felt very sudden and meaningless. This resulted in even major fans who stuck around this long to finally abandon the show. And I think the way that The Last of Us can avoid Joel's death resulting in the series' death is by giving his death meaning, having the character of Joel and his impact on Ellie reverberate through the series even after he's gone, and start laying the groundwork for Ellie to become the series lead before you go off and kill Joel, which they've already kind of started doing while Joel was in a semi-coma following his stabbing. Ellie brilliantly carried those 2 episodes without Joel. Now, I don't think season 2 of The Last of Us is going to open with Joel's death. In fact, I think it's likely we won't see that happen until season 3. Plus, it's been confirmed that the second game will be adapted over multiple seasons of the show. So, in short, these 2 characters,
I think maybe end of season 2.
Gunshot. Rick being shot by an assailant and Joel's daughter being shot by a soldier. Rick getting shot completely altered his journey. He didn't have a gradual transition between the pre- and post-apocalyptic worlds. He was thrown right into it after waking up 2 weeks later in a hospital bed, after the looting, after the military rolled through, and after the bombing. Rick woke up in a completely new world. Joel, on the other hand, had the one thing he cared about most in the world ripped from his arms with no chance of getting her back. Joel's love for Ellie is no doubt real, but there's also no doubt that Ellie is a reflection of his own daughter. Out of respect for Ellie and his own well-being, Joel is going to have to accept that she's not his daughter, and that it's not Ellie's job to fill that hole in Joel's heart. I think that is what's going to be explored in season 2, and it won't be until season 3 that Abby kills Joel. Abby being the daughter of the doctor that Joel killed when he was saving Ellie.
You killed my father. Prepare to die.
So there are some similarities and differences between The Last of Us, Joel Miller, and The Walking Dead's Rick Grimes. Well, up to this point, that is. Believe it or not, Rick is getting his own spin-off series coming, well, sometime. I mean, they've been teasing it for like 3 years. It was originally going to be a movie, but I guess they realized that no one really cares, so they didn't want to spend big movie money on it. So let me know, did you miss any fun similarities between Joel and Rick? Do you think that The Last of Us will overstay its welcome like The Walking Dead? Let me know down in the comments below or at me on Twitter. And if it's your first...
It's going to be interesting, man, because, like, Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna handle part 2 in the show, like how we're gonna pace it. Because I mean, part 1 or season 1 was paced very quickly. Everything happened very quick. Actually, one of my cons with season 1 is that I think it was too fast paced at times. So adapting a longer game into 2 seasons, I'm kind of interested to see where they're gonna draw that line of what season 2, what season 3, what changes are we gonna make. Like, I'm interested, like very interested to see how they're gonna go about it. Are we going in chronological order? Are we not? Like, what are we doing? It's gonna be interesting. I don't know. I do not know. I could see. Actually, no, I just thought about it. It just came to me. We'll see if this is what happens, but I think maybe what they're gonna do is we are gonna go in chronological order, and I think for season 2 they might jump back and forth between Joel and Ellie and Abby. You kind of know from the jump what's going on with Abby, and then I think maybe season 2 will end with Joel's death. And then season 3 would be, the chaos basically of part 2, where it's basically Abby and Ellie just battling each other. That might be what they do, but the only thing I'm thinking is like, I mean, there's a lot of flashbacks in the game, but is there enough to do that for a full season? Maybe. I don't know. Like, that's why I don't know. I'm gonna be very interested to see how they handle the story of part 2, because it's a big one. The beefy boy. I don't know. You can maybe do that. Start season 2 off with Abby. And throughout the season, we kind of hop back and forth between Ellie and Abby. And then at the end, we get the Joel scene. I don't know. It will be very interested. I'm very excited to see. It's kind of like my feelings for season 1 all over again. It's like I'm very excited, but I'm nervously excited because, like, it's not even wondering like if the show is going to be good or not anymore. I know the show is good. It's more, oh right, I have the show in. Duh. Now it's more just like how are we going to handle this mammoth of a game? The most divisive game of all time. How are we going to do that? It's going to be interesting. I don't know. Everybody said like, oh, adapting part 1 is easy. And like, no, but I understand. Adapting anything, isn't like, any adaptation is hard. I think adapting The Last of Us is easy is stupid. It's not. But part 2 is harder to adapt than part 1. So I don't really know what they're gonna do. And I think that'll be the fun of season 2 is kind of seeing how they handle it. Because you kind of know what's gonna happen when you sit down and get like a Last of Us show and it's just gonna be the first game. Now going into part 2, I don't really know how they're gonna structure season 2, so it'll be kind of interesting. So now I'm nervously excited for different reasons. Because now I'm not worried about the show being good. I'm worried about how we're gonna do everything. But we'll see. We will see.
Follow me. Sorry about the whole gun thing.
Don't worry. I would have probably done the same thing.
Oh yeah, so I should probably catch you guys up since we're starting the game. So what, last episode we started off in the hotel in Pittsburgh, I believe. We got through that, had a bunch of like fights with hunters and a big infected fight. Then we started getting chased by hunters in a fucking armored Jeep type thing. A armored Jeep, almost tank, not Jeep, Hummer, an armored Hummer. It's like a H1, a massive armored car with a massive gun on top with a dead body sprawled across the hood just to make it a little bit scary. Chasing us around the city. We get into this apartment building and we just met Sam and Henry. Sam being the young boy, Henry being his older brother. So kind of a similar duo to Joel and Ellie. You got older person protecting younger person, except they're brothers, which is cool. So we'll see how that plays out. That'll be this stream, basically. What's up, Yodo? What up, what up, what up?
Where are you from?
All the way from Hartford.
Really?
Connecticut.
Stuff going on down there.
Yeah, the military abandoned the zone. So we left. Place probably looks like this one now.
This apartment. Hartford, Connecticut, stand up. I remember there being some stuff in this apartment. Oh yeah, that's right. The fucking little Uncharted and what the fuck, Jack and Daxter references. Got a little stiff Nathan Drake over there. My guy. My fucking guy. There we go. There's some stuff. There's some parts. I also don't have maxed out health, so if I can find a little snack, that'd be ideal. Okay. I think that's everything. Can I get a little check? Let's see where we're at. So we got 30 pills. I just got max out listen mode. Okay, ammo situation looking pretty good. Not mad at it. Okay. Not dark over here. Hey, dogs.
Be careful. We're right next to one of their lookout areas.
Word. Oh, okay.
Is it just you and your daughter?
We're not related. We're more like,
I promised someone I'd look after her.
Yeah. I can appreciate that.
You going, Sam? No? Okay. Shiv door, eh? Gimme.
There you go.
Cool.
Ooh, a lot of ammo. Nice little apartment. Joel's doing a nice leisurely walk. Ooh. Lots of pillies. There we go. Oh, I still didn't max out my health. Hey, Ellie. Pick up the pace a little bit, Joel. Deep. Oh, let me craft that so that I can pick that up. Okay, okay. Oh, a little cat tower. That kind of looks like the one I have. This is a good fucking shiv door. There's tons of stuff in here. Kind of forgot it's an entire apartment. Have a starlight. Let's go.
Ellie, found another one of them comics.
Oh, I'll read that later.
Noise. Stuff. Okay, so we should be at like 45 kills now, so I only need 5 more to get the listen mode, I think. Alright, y'all. Anything in this dark corner? No? Okay. Anything over by the mailboxes? No? Okay.
Wait. Everyone be quiet.
There's a truck.
Get away from the windows.
That thing is crazy.
truck. It's been hounding us ever since we got in this damn... Sam, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Get rid of it.
Yeah, what the fuck you doing?
My backpack is practically empty.
What's the rule about taking stuff?
It weighs like nothing.
The rule. What is it?
We only take what we have to.
That's right. Now, come on.
How far is this place?
And there's a little thing I like where if you don't look at Ellie, he picks up the toy. To be in a spot where she doesn't think I see. There you go. See? One thing I will say though, and it might be a hot take, I've been saying basically how I like everything better in the game than I do in the show.
Ellie, you watch our back. What'd you find?
I think I actually like Sam and Henry better in the show than I do in the game.
They're long gone.
So where are the others?
They wanted to give it another once over. Make sure we didn't miss anything.
All right. Keep an eye out over there. I'll check this area.
How many people is it? 3? Yeah, it's 3. Okay. Kind of a tough encounter. I remember this one.
You got moves, man.
What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? Dumbass.
We did it.
No, yeah, we. You mean me? I did.
Come on. Up on this truck.
Is there anything over here? They didn't even give me my arrows back, those motherfuckers. If I remember right, I think they try to jump us up here. I think more people come.
Shit. More guys up there.
Yep. And keep this out because I have ammo for it. Oh, you mother. Okay, we got him. There we go. Okay, the aim is working right now. The aim is aiming. Check out the toilet. Firefly pundit. See? Noise. Lucas Rios. Good stuff.
Through this door.
You sure it's safe being so close to them?
I'm the only one with the key, man.
And where'd you get that?
I killed one of them. He won't miss it now. Everybody through.
Anthony, this toilet? No.
Back here.
I know, dog. I'm just looking.
So,
I gotta find the collectibles so I can get 100% on this game.
How old are you?
The same? Oh, you're 14, huh?
I'm close.
All right.
You said, oh, word. It's crazy. Henry's exposing his riz. We had a public trial after a bunch of teenagers from our group killed that family wandering into our city. That's okay. We're sure they'd be punished for breaking our code. Instead, the boss deemed that they procured supplies from the group. I couldn't believe my ears, and it didn't. And he then ordered that all of us take turns hunting other survivors in the area, bringing their supplies back to the camp. There was a long silence. We started walking away when two members of the group started yelling, protesting the new law, saying he had no right to force this on us, that this isn't what we fought for. I didn't dare lift a finger, as the only people to display any sort of morality were killed in front of all of us. Next week is my turn to go hunting. Wow, that sounds great, dude. Sounds like a nice way to live. You know? Constant fear of death. Or saying something is, you know, is stuff. Ooh, is that gonna give me my listen mode? Think so. Yes, Erskine. We have full-on wall hacks now. You love to see it. Let's go, baby. Okay.
Here we are. Welcome to my office.
Thank you.
How long have you guys been holed up in here?
A few days. We found a bit of food, though. Here.
Blueberries. Found a whole stash of them. You want some?
No.
Hey, man, relax. We're safe.
So why haven't you left?
Been waiting for the right opportunity.
And?
Here. Check this out. Look at these sons of bitches. Every day they congregate down there, guarding that damn bridge. Come nighttime, it's down to a skeleton crew. After sunset, that's our window. Most of them gone, sneak right past them.
That could work.
Oh, it'll work. It'll definitely work. Wow.
All right, ready?
Ow!
A blueberry hurt you?
It's been a while since that boy even cracked a smile. She doesn't seem bothered by all this.
So where were you heading?
I mean, when you're born into it.
Heard the Fireflies
into this world.
somewhere. We're gonna join up with them. Something funny?
Oh, it just seems like there's a lot of people putting their stock on the Fireflies these days.
Yeah, maybe there's a reason for that.
So you don't know where they are, and you're just gonna drag him across the country to find him?
I tell you what, how about I worry about my brother, you worry about your girl.
Easy. We're looking for the Fireflies, too.
You got very defensive.
This is us. There's an abandoned military radio station just outside the city. Any survivors from our group, they're supposed to meet us there tomorrow. You and your girl, you want to join us? It goes down tonight.
I guess we best rest up then.
Yes, sir.
He says it's time to go.
No, we're gonna be moving fast, okay? So no matter what, you stick to me like glue.
Like glue.
Like glue.
Got it.
Good, good. All right, y'all ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just got it.
Okay. You tried this before?
Yeah.
That's comforting.
Relax, old man.
I just hope you know the way.
I think there's stuff in here if I remember correctly. Yo. My memory serves me well. Oh, my bad, Sam. What we got? What we got? What we got?
This way.
Oh, my bad, Ellie. Just running at everybody. Okay. Oh, you can go up here. For no reason. They do that a lot. Like, they let you go places, but, like, there's nothing there. Wonder if, like, on the easiest difficulty, there's stuff at, like, every one of those spots.
Okay. Let's try to take him out quietly.
Yup.
Hey, I'll follow your lead.
All right. Hey, how you doing?
Just trying to keep warm. How's it looking out there?
We put down some infected. No sign of those tourists.
Noise. Hey, fuck, pussy.
Okay, everyone move up.
Stuff over here. Arrow out. Yeah, we gotta go out these doors. I did this part completely stealth one time. We'll see if I could do it again. A little tricky.
Hold on. There it is. There.
Oh, nailed it! You see that shit?
Not bad.
That's a pretty good shot. That's not concerning for me at all. Not concerning in the slightest, dog.
Hey, you hear that? Clicker. Yeah, I hear it, but I don't see shit.
That was a risky move up. The one there. And then the dude's up there. This is tricky. Because, like, the dude up top is the one that's seeing us. But, like, if I shoot the dude up top...
Yo, Joel, there's a guy on that light up there. I see him.
Oh, wait, it's only him there.
No.
That's the way.
Okay.
Fan out.
Yeah, we're just gonna go loud.
Right here.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah!
Flank him.
To your left, man!
Bro, when I have to adjust, my aim is bad.
Woo!
Good asshole.
Where's this guy? Over there. Like, when I have to line up my shot, my aim is horrible. Or when I have my shot lined up and have to move it, it's horrible.
All right. We did it.
Okay, give me some rifle ammo at least. They hit a med kit. Okay. I think that's it for all the supplies we're gonna get over here, so we're just gonna turn this off. Take a sip of iced tea. Let's go.
Henry, give me a hand with this.
All right. You ready?
Oh, shit. All right, come on.
And big motherfucking truck. Yeah, let's
Wait.
Hey, they're over here!
Oh no.
good shot.
Got him. Come on, everyone.
Keep your eyes open. We ain't out of this mess yet.
Monkey.
All right, check it out.
Even though it's got a horse on it, on the truck. Monkey.
We're good. Sam, let's go.
All right, kid, come on.
There you go. Come on. Oh, shit.
Hurry, hurry.
Hey. Oh.
Okay, we gotta get him up.
I'm sorry. We're leaving.
What? What's this bullshit?
Hey, now!
What the fuck, Henry?
Wah, wah, wah.
We stick together.
Open the door, open the door, open the door. Yeah. Thank God they're horrible fucking shots.
Fuck, do we get out of here?
Okay, let me pick that up. Any other stuff in here? No, not really.
Sounds like they found it. Spread out. They might come through here.
Right there, bro. Oh, we're fucked. Yeah, we're fucked. We're fucked. We're fucked. We're fucked. Oh, get down. Oh, look at Ellie go. What we doing, pussy? Oh, that's just a miss, bro.
Ellie, cover me!
Okay.
Okay. Dumbass.
Let's search for supplies.
Someone.
Good, right?
That was good.
Thank you, Joel.
Pretty fucking good, right? I thought I saw another. I guess that's just a shadow being weird over there. Ellie popped off, dude. Part 1 remake is worth that alone. Ellie actually helps you. No supplies in here? That's unfortunate. Alright, let's get out of here.
Alright, let's get underneath it.
Fucking open it! Go!
Yeah, we need to run, brother. Oh, yeah. Oh, Uncharted style. Yeah. We out. Nah, we out. Run. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck yeah, brother. Run.
How many bullets do you have left?
They're gonna kill us.
What other choice do we have?
We jump.
No, it's too high and you can't swim. I'll boost you up, you run past them.
Oh, man.
You'll keep me afloat.
Ellie!
No time to argue.
Ellie!
Crazy. Ow. My spine and my neck and my head.
Henry! He's awake!
Hey, you. We're alive. Okay.
See? What'd I tell you, huh? He's good. Everything's fine. You know, Sam's the one who spotted you. You guys are taking quite a bit of water.
Henry!
Get back, son!
Hey. He's pissed, but he's not gonna do anything.
Dang.
Sure about that?
Stop!
Joel?
He left us to die out there.
No, you had a good chance of making it, and you did. But coming back for you meant putting him at risk. Stay back. If it was the other way around, would you have come back for us? I saved you.
No. Joel would not have.
He saved me too. We would have drowned.
It's fine, I'm okay. You know, for what it's worth, I'm really glad we spotted you. Now, that radio tower, it's on the other side of this cliff. Okay? Place is gonna be full of supplies. You're gonna be really happy you didn't kill me. Hey, we're gonna search this area. See what we come up with.
Okay.
That was intense. You cool?
Yeah. Let's go find that radio tower.
Yeah, I do. Hey, don't worry about it. We're fine. Okay? You gotta believe me, Sam.
This seems like a perfect spot for a collectible, but again, there's nothing here. That's tough. I think that's kind of why I like Sam and Henry better in the show. Like, I like the idea of Sam being deaf. I really love the actor that they got to play Sam and Henry, both amazing. And I kind of like that they don't, like, even though he doesn't really betray you, I just like getting rid of that moment. Even though the whole, like, swimming thing is, like, intense and it's a cool little moment. Oh, I forgot about the crabs. Crab reef. I don't know, I like removing that. And like I said, I really like the actors of Sam and Henry in the show. I think they're amazing. Not to say that they're not amazing in the game, but I really like them in the show.
Maybe we can find something in that boat over there.
Way ahead of you, kid.
Yo, what's up, Cozy? With a sick hobbit hole in Minecraft. Nice. Hobbit holes, I like their teeny tiny houses. Is that what that is? What up? I love the boat. This was another really good
Keep your eyes peeled.
factions map. Well, kind of a campy factions map. People camp the fuck out of like the cave tunnel thing on the inside. Man, I'm so excited. I keep thinking about that too. I'm so excited for the multiplayer to come out this year. Oh my god.
What?
First time on a boat.
Well, it's a little bit different in the water.
One step at a time.
I cannot wait for the Part 2 factions to come out this year. I hope it's soon. We should be hearing about it very, very soon, I would think, hopefully. Naughty Dog takes fucking forever to make games, bro, because they're perfectionists. So I'm really, really hoping that we get it this year. Well, we're getting it this year, but I hope we get it soon. And we hear news about it soon. Because I need that, bro. I really miss playing factions multiplayer. I got really addicted to it for a while. And I wasn't very good at it. I'd like to kind of start on an even playing
Ellie,
field.
found another one of them comics you've been reading.
Oh, yeah. And I think it's supposed to be free to play on PlayStation. So that would be cool too. So then like people that don't even, like that haven't bought the Last of Us games can also play it. So it should be fun. It's looking like I've dodged the chaos and mayhem long enough. My time out at sea is coming to an end. I'm short on supplies and this boat has seen better days. And you know what? This was bound to happen sooner or later. I guess it's fine. It's time to go see what's left of mankind. What could possibly go wrong, right? If you happen to find my skeleton, please don't step on my skull. Thanks. Ish. Dude. The story of Ish, man. Crazy. Basically, this whole side story is the reason why The Last of Us has the best environmental storytelling out of any game I've ever played in my life, and it's not even close. The fact that there's just full-blown stories in like almost every location you go in the game is insane. That they added like that much lore to the locations is insane. Hold on, Ellie, I want to explore a little bit more. I think, yeah, there's a whole spot over here. I'm going for them collectibles. Wood thing. Ooh, see, we needed that ammo. Use my pistol a lot.
Can't go this way.
For a second there, I thought you might shoot him.
Yeah, almost did.
They're all right. I think it's good to have them around.
I think you're right.
I remember the first time I explored this area and I heard that, I was so happy. So exploring in this game does feel rewarding. So that's that way. You climb up this way. I want to make sure I'm checking everything. Is this just this is just the same way?
I bet this goes all the way through.
Yeah, there's nothing over here. It probably does.
Give me a hand with this.
Wait, hold on 1 second. Oh, there's a skeleton. Anything else? No? Okay. I'm coming, Henry.
Same time.
Come on, let's do it.
All right, come on, kids, go.
It's a go.
All right, you go in. Okay.
Hey, flashlight's out. Sam, stay close. Someone's finally learning.
They also changed this part a lot in the show, kind of.
Which way?
Joel, we should see what's over here.
All right, we'll check this side out.
It's really dark in here, though. I do remember that.
Me neither. You ain't got much of a choice.
get it open, I can crawl through and clear that door. Oh, yeesh. That is a big rat.
Oh, yeesh. That's a rat. And it's so dark, it's almost disorienting. Holy shit. Good shit, Ellie. Let's go.
And voila.
Big Ellie plays.
Do you think they'll join us? All the way to Tommy's?
I don't know. We're just gonna have to see how everything pans out.
I would love to live in that multiverse for a second, dude. It'd be really cool to see them with Tommy. I'm gone for a few months and the world doesn't waste any time going to shit. Everywhere you turn, there's infected and non-infected trying to kill you. Mankind is back to the food chain, baby. Kind of shocked I've survived this long. These sewers seem pretty safe. Limited exits, entrances. Make it easier to defend. If anyone gets in here, I can lose them in the maze. I might not be tough, but I am quick. Maybe I just need to bide my time down here until it all gets sorted out up there. I think I'll become a sewer mole man for a while. Wish me luck-ish. And 50 parts just chilling right there. And I can't craft anything, can I? And then yeah, we can link up with Sam and Henry.
Hey, this way. Looks like there's a path up ahead. Right here.
I do kind of want to backtrack here just to see if they put something over here, though. No. It really is so dark, it's disorienting, though. I remember this section.
This way?
Nah, there's no way to reach that.
Well, I can't swim.
That makes sense.
It's jammed.
All right, Joel. How do we get across?
Guess we gotta figure something out.
Yup. Time to start swimming.
Hey, this thing's on some kind of track. Maybe there's a way we can use it.
Is there a pallet over there? I think I go over here first. Oh, no, I don't.
Henry, give it a shot.
I kind of forget the steps to this, but I remember what we have to do.
All right.
I forget the order of the steps.
Yeah, it's working.
Noise.
I'm gonna have a look. You keep an eye out.
Part over here kind of gives me little bits of Uncharted 4 vibes. Some of the, like, little caves they have and such. There's a whole bunch of parts up there. Yeah. It's the one thing about being full on everything is it makes exploring a little less rewarding. Is that a shift door? Or is there just a clicker in there? Yeah, there's clickers in there. Throw that down. Got my gun ready in case.
Oh, shit.
Just the one up here. Think so. That's so creepy that it starts fucking flickering when you go up to click right, bro. The worst timing, bro. Yesterday I met some people that did not want to blah blah blah. Yesterday I met some people that did not want to shoot me on sight. Shocking, I know. We traded some supplies and went on our merry way. They had kids with them and they seemed pretty scared. I almost told them about this place. What if they were like the others? What if? You know what? I don't care. What's the point of surviving if you don't have someone to laugh at your corny jokes? Tomorrow I'm going to search for them, see if they want to join me in your ish. One of the few good people to be in the apocalypse, basically, is ish. Stuff. Parts, health. I can make a shiv. Actually, was there stuff for shiv over here? Yeah. That's all stuff I'm full on still. Okay. Check this area over here again just to see. I forget what supplies were over here. Good. Oh, perfect. Okay. All right. Let's get this to Ellie. Up on.
Let's go, Ellie.
Oh, there you go. That's smart.
I just put her like.
I can't wait to get out of this place.
Yeah, just put her right here. There you go, Ellie.
All right, see if that generator still got some juice.
Here goes nothing.
Noise. We cooked it. Just explodes. Pissed off. There it is. I'm happy that they put this in the show, though.
What's up with this?
You think there's people inside?
Maybe.
Are we really going in there?
No other choice.
It's a soundtrack.
A what?
It's a sort of alarm.
Yeah,
I don't
smart.
hear anything.
Someone used to live here. Don't look like that's the case anymore.
Who would stay in here?
Someone thought they could keep a place like this safe.
Forgot about Shorty. Here goes Horde. We got back here.
You hear that? Infected.
Shh. Quiet. Oh wait, so this is the optional spot. Hold on. I think I did that last time too. And I want the supplies first. Got the revolver out. We'll keep Shorty out for now just because it's new. I want to get some shots in, you know. Show it off. What's up, motherfuckers? Yeah, Shorty's fire, bro. Put it in the back for a second, though.
We know what happened to these people.
Seeing how there was a clicker, they've been gone for a while.
We keep moving forward. All we can do is hope there aren't any more of them.
Basically.
Yeah, I know.
Proud how fun Shorty is, because I think of the other pistol in the game. El Diablo. But Shorty's really fun. I mean, the guns in this game are just really good. They're super satisfying. Another note. Hey Susan, I just wanted to drop you a quick line and say these rain catchers were a great idea. Super smart to gather water without leaving the place. Hope you don't mind, but I gave the kids a couple of water guns, so of course I've been drenched all day. If you don't want them to have it, let me know and I'll take them back. See you at dinner tonight. Fair warning though, Kyle's making his special meatloaf again-ish. Okay. Oh. There we go. Now we're getting ammo for Shorty. Maybe. Oh, we'll save it. Nice, yeah, give me. There we go. Now we're maxed out. Let's go. Is that a shift door? Oh no, I remember this room. Yeah, that room. We're trapped. I think everyone else is dead. Some of the little ones are with me. I got infected pounding at the door. I don't know how long we'll hold out. If Ish and the others are alive, maybe they can reach us. If it comes down to it, I'll make it quick.
Jesus.
Yeah, goddamn. Really, really bad. That is really, really bad. Oh, machete. I think I gotta break the baseball bat. I think that's the weapon I need to break for the achievement. So we're gonna hold on to that. But man, that fucking machete is tempting. That was a fun room, Ellie. You should definitely go check that out. There was a basketball hoop. That was the only thing in that room. Nothing hidden over there.
Hey, you think that leads out?
Could be. It's too high for a boost.
Indubitably.
Maybe there's another way to get there.
Get back! Sam!
Yeah, I'm cool. That was me. I must have triggered some kind of safety gate or something. Henry, see if we can lift this.
Really crazy. The safety precautions they took. Smart.
So, this is awkward.
Yeah, I know. It's like every time. What? Hey, this thing isn't budging, man.
Just go. Get out of here.
Sam, you stay close to him.
Henry, we gotta fucking move!
You keep him safe. Go!
Keep her safe. That's a lot of fucking clickers though, bro. Goddamn. Alright. Now we just get to
Yeah, I know.
one of the hardest
All right, come on, kid.
sections of the game.
We can find a way out of here, yeah?
Okay.
Goddamn stalkers, bro. I hate stalkers. They creep me out, bro. For this, we're gonna get Shorty out. Might start with the bow out too. We're gonna see how that goes. And we're going loud.
On your right.
Ow, motherfucker. Oh, bad. Run. Oh, we're fucked. Yeah, we're dead. Yeah. Yeah, so we're just not gonna even try to stealth that section, low key. I'm just gonna fucking go for it, you know? Yeah, we're keeping that out. We're gonna put that out too, I guess. This part I always die at, like always. That's what I meant. I was gonna say, I remember there being ammo. I forget the stalkers don't fucking show up. Honestly, if I hang out over here, this might be a decent strat.